What's up, everybody? Red Hat Pirates here with a new deck profile for the OP10 Red Green Smoker, and it's a spicy one. But before we get into the deck, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the bell, turn on notifications, get at me in the comments. Let me know if you like the deck, hate the deck, or what you do differently with it. Let's check out OP10 Red Green Smoker. Alright, per usual, webcam is off for you guys. We have Red Green Smoker here. Opponent's turn. Your character with the Navy or Punk Hazard trait gain 1,000 power. Activate once per turn if you have a character with 7,000 power or more set to Don as active. So we run 4 of the Nami Searcher. The 1K, look at top 5, reveal Straw Hat other than Nami, and add it to your deck. We run 4 of the new Sanji. This is a 1K counter. This character gains 3,000 power on your turn, and then on KO you draw a card. It is Straw Hat and Punk Hazard typed. We run 4 of the Tony Chopper, Blocker Chopper 2K counter. Opponent's turn, this character has 2K power, and it's a blocker. So with the Smoker ability simultaneously, this is a 4-cost 7K blocker. That is also a 2K counter. This card is insane. We run 4 of the Monet. This card is great. This is a great card. Activate main. You may rest this character. Give 2 rested Don cards to your leader or one of your characters. Then give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 1,000 power during the turn. This card effectively turns into a blocker because they have to kill it. They have to answer it in the next turn simultaneously. It makes your 4-Don turn disgusting. If you got this out on 2-Don and you were going second, you got this out on 2-Don and you have this in your hand, this play is actually disgusting because you get to play this out, use it as rush, restand 2-Don with leader ability, and then swing 7/7 and have a pseudo blocker because they have to take care of this. And if they hit this, then this is one of the new cards too. It is a 1K counter. We run 4 of them. Don times 2. This character gains rush. On KO, you may play a red character with 6,000 base power or below other than Zoro from your hand. So we are able to play this off of it. This off of it are the 2 main ones we look for. I mean, technically we can play Monet off of it as well because it's not Straw Hat locked. We don't want to play the Sanji off of it because this is just a 2K counter. This is another of the new cards we run. We run 4 of these. Mainly, it is used as a 2K counter, but it does allow us to go for game. On play, choose up to one of your Straw Hat type characters with a power of 6,000 or more. During this turn, your opponent may not activate a blocker when that character attacks. So it serves as searchable 2K, simultaneously does allow us to go for game in certain situations. We run 4 of the 8-cost Eustace Captain Kidd. Everybody knows what this card does. Turn it sideways, and they pretty much turn it sideways with a Don on it, and they have to swing into it. Spicy time. We run 4 of the Monkey D. Luffy film Straw Hat cards. So on play up to 1 film or Straw Hat type character card with a cost of 4 or less from your hand. This is a 7-cost 7K blocker. So what we're looking to do with this is play this out in order to get this out. Or if we need double blockers, we can play this out and get this out, and we'll have 2 7K blockers in the same turn. Also, if we play this out into the Zoro, that does proc our leader ability. If we have nothing else on board to proc it, this does proc it to where we are able to set 2 as active, and we can actually make this an active swing and then still have a 5K swing with leader. Rerun 4 of the Rosinantes on your opponent's turn. If the rest of the character be KO'd, you may trash this character instead. This is just a great card to play off a Kid, typically. Rerun 4 of the new Smoker that has Banish. It is a 5-cost 7K swing. Activate main. Set up to one of your Don cards as active. Then you cannot set your Don cards as active through character effects for the rest of the turn. Meaning that if you have more than one of these, it's only going to let you set it as active one time. Rerun 4 of the 2K Tashigi. This is a great card to play in pair with Kid because when one of your green characters other than Tashigi would be removed from play due to your opponent's effects, you may instead rest this character. So nothing, red rock, anything. If they were to remove anything through effects, you just rest this character. And it's also a 2K, so it satisfies that need of having about 12 2Ks in the deck. I know a lot of people run this a lot more bricky and a lot less 2K. I like it with the more 2K, and being able to go wide just feels really good. We run 1 Rad Beam. We run 2 of the Kamakura Jasushi, or however you pronounce that. It's a new event. Choose up to one of your leader or characters. It gains 3,000 power during battle. Afterwards, one of your opponent's leaders or characters gets minus 2,000 power during this turn. This is a really good card. It's basically a 5K difference. It's really nice. You can get out of one swing and then minus the other. We run 3 of the Gum Gum Mole Gun. Main, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 5,000 power during this turn. Then, if you have a character with 6,000 power or more, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a power of 2,000 or less. And then the trigger is just activate this card's main effect, and it does come up. I mean, you get it here and there, and it's a 4 cost. In this deck, you're typically going to have a 7k in play, or you have a 6k in play that you added Don to. That means you're effectively using this card for 2 Don, because you're able to then restand it. Okay, let's go show you those combos. We're going to get some real games. We got Dofi lined up, Purple Luffy lined up, and Teach lined up. Let's get into them. Alright, so we got Ploofy. We seen our Nami search. Nice, nice. We got our next play. We're able to play out 3 cost. So we'll just swing 5. We'll play out the 3 cost Sanji. He plays out his Zoro. We'll take it. We have a... We couldn't have procced that because we didn't have a 7 game board, but we can actually use it now by adding a... making our character a 7. Yep, and then we can blow up his Zoro, and then we get 2 7k swings at leader, which I think is pretty good. And we're able to play Monet here as well, and then still get that 7k. Not a bad little turn. We're able to put pressure on him. We have a pseudo blocker that he's probably going to have to answer. If he only swings 5 at it, we can just 2k counter out. We're definitely not going to give him that, so we'll just 2k out with Sanji. We get our film down into our Sanji. That means we got double 7k. We were able to restand the 2, and then now we're able to swing 7. And then we can play out Nami. Then we can use Monet to swing another 7. So, and we can grab another Gum Gum Mole. Yep. So we get 2 big 7s again. 2 7k blockers on board. Like, we're setting pretty nice. We can just block. He ramps. So, well, he moms. Okay, so what's he going to put in our life? So he puts our blocker in our life. We're glad we used him, and we can block this too. Because we'll just force him to swing his Luffy into it if he wants it. And now he can have it. We can get rid of the Sanji. Yep. And then we restand our Don. We only use 2 Don to do that. So we just got rid of his Sanji for 2 Don. And then we get rush. We get our rush play down with Monet. Able to use Zoro as a rusher. Looking pretty good. We can swing 5 with lead here and see what he does maybe, and then maybe just take out his Luffy Taro if he doesn't take. If he takes this, then I mean we play it differently, and he did take it, so I think we probably just swing 5 on Nami as well. And he took that too, so I guess we're just going to swing blocker too. He does give us his cards. Nami's yours. We don't care about that. He does have another mom. What you going to put in our life now? Maybe our Zoro. That's exactly what he's going to do. And then there's no point in blocking this because he has 2 big swings anyways, so we might as well just give him board at this point. And we get a Zoro rush off of it, so works for us. So if he does have Gum Gum, he has to use it here. And he does. That's fine. We can swing 9 and then still play out a blocker. Okay. He gets Nami.
Do you have batteries?
No, go play. No, I don't have no batteries. Sorry, buddy. He gets Eustace. Okay, we'll just take him. You can swing. We have Captain Kid now. And we'll have 2 blockers with Kid, with potentially play a third if we really want to, or we can play out that Sanji. Yeah, so we're just gonna swing 8 and play out the Sanji. And he quit. I think he quit kind of prematurely. I don't think he could have won. Let me know what you guys think. Like, did he quit early? I think he quit early. Maybe I would have won the following turn. I'm not sure. Here we get Dofi. So we see our Monet, we see our Zoro. It's kind of ideal. Oh, we can't use this trigger. I think we accidentally do, thinking, oh yeah, we got the trigger to KO. We might as well just KO their teach. And we're like, oh yeah, we can't. But it's okay. It happens. So we are able to swing 7 into 5. Monet allows us to minus that Weevil, which is really strong. And then we just leave 2 up because we have Event. Okay, so he's got multiple Sengokus out. Still a little sick, so sorry if you can hear my sniffles a little bit. 7 into 5. We might as well use it because we're not going to leave Don up next time, I don't believe. And we're not giving him that. So now we see that we have a Kid coming down the following turn, which we can't use it yet. We can get a blocker out. We can restand Don, and we can fix our board issue. Could have technically Monet'd first, but we're just not going to Monet at all. If he had countered that, we'd have technically Monet'd at that point, but... And then we know our next turn is pretty much accounted for. We know exactly what we're doing, so we're playing down Kid. He's swinging 7. We're just take. Now we got double Kid. So now our next 2 turns are accounted for. We know he ain't going to kill us that fast. Even if he takes us down to basically nothing here, we're not really scared because we have Kid. And then he's swinging. Okay. And then he's swinging 8 at lead. Shut that door. Okay. We get to restand 2 Don. So now we get to use that to play out the whole Sanji. Yep, okay. And then we get a Nami search. And we might as well grab some additional 2K there, which we do. We'll establish that. We can minus that and then swing into his big swing. And now we have a blocker on board, a Eustace Kid on board, and plenty of counter. 4, 5, 6, 6K in counter, and another Kid coming down following turn. So he's probably going to bounce our blocker, is what we assume. I think we probably saved this, right? Yeah, we just give him all the blockers. Okay, and now we have another one. We might as well play it. It's so nice playing a kid for 6 Don is insane. Then we swing 7. Yep, we get to swing 7 again. And then we'll just bluff like we got some kind of event. And we just go 9 and put 9 on that one, other one, and turn it sideways as well. Now we got a decent amount of little counter. He's probably going to be the clear one. We kind of accept that at this point. Depending on what he does, how he swings. We will not be giving him that one, though. And now he'll have, what, two 8K swings, so he gets 1. And then there's literally just nothing he can do. So he just loses next turn. Yeah, like, so we get to swing 9. Then we got 9. Yeah. Yep, GG. And then lastly here we have Teach. Yeah, this deck does really well into Dofi, and it feels really good into Teach as well most of the time. There are some occasions where you may lose a couple games to Dofi just because, you know, stuff does happen, and then Teach is about the same way. But all the rush capabilities you have in a Teach just work so well. And you got so many cards that he just has to answer. He has to answer your Smoker Banish if you have that out in play. If he's not able to answer it, then he's in really big trouble. Okay. He's got Lafitte. So we don't have a we'll just take. We don't have a rush card here, so we'll just play our Nami. There we go. We got Sanji. That's really nice. Now we're able to swing into Lafitte, swing into leader. Play out Sanji. See what he does. So now he's going to have to answer our pseudo blocker. And a lot of times, like, Teach won't he won't black hole Red Green Smoker as much. But if we get to 7 and he doesn't black hole and we go wide with like our 7 blocker into our Rush Zoro or something, he's in really big trouble then. So we're going to have to give that. I don't think we can. We couldn't counter. We couldn't even save it if we wanted to. Even if we had the counter, I don't know that we saved that. That's a little bit extreme. So we swing into Lafitte first. See what we can get. Okay. We probably. So what are we probably playing Tashigi? Or Smoker, I mean. And then we just restand 2. And we might as well swing 5 and play out a Rosinante. Just in case he's got a card that gets rid of, like his double KO card. Because he won't be able to KO the Sanji. Since it's sideways. Which saves us. We'll have another swing still. Well, technically, I mean, I guess if he swings leader into it, we lose it anyways. Since it's only a 4K. So we'll see what he does. Most likely he's got his Liberation card, though, to KO2. Yeah, he does. We can tell. Because he added the... Yeah. Yep, it's coming. And then we just have to let that go. Let's see what he does. See if he black holes us. See what we draw into. We can... Alright, he did black hole us, so I guess we have the kid is the play if we're black holed. And then we might as well swing first, and then we get out a free Rosie or Tashigi if we have... No, we don't have Tashigi. Okay. See what he does. That's a daunting card, like... Because you just used your big KO card. Oh, boy. And you're not going to be able to... You can't minus him down to KO him unless you have, like... a way to get rid of Rosie first. So he just double Burgesses. I mean, that's pretty strong. So we can get another kid out here, or we can get a Smokey out. We can swing. We might be able to win here. We don't technically have to win here, but I think we probably do open up with a 7. Yeah, 7 at lead. See what he does. Because if he did counter. I mean, might just maybe swing 5 with Nami. Like, that's not bad. Because then we still play Smokey. He did get rid of the Rosie, but we can play Smokey still and still restand down. And then technically we can restand one more with Smokey ability. I don't know that it'll matter, but we can. We played the Nami because of he's going to be able to clear our Eustace kid. So no matter what here, he is going to be able to clear it with Burgess, and we know that. And he's probably going to play 10 cost Teach, so the Nami gives us additional swing. So in the event we don't pull into a rush card, we win no matter what. Well, so long as he doesn't have the counter. Whereas if that was in our hand, it would have done nothing for us. And he could have just blocked out of this next attack. Yeah, that's dead. We know. That's dead. And then we take... And then we draw into Zoro and have a Zoro. So, I mean, that's all she wrote right there. We're able to swing 7. So if he has the counter, we still have 2 swings left. We technically have another Zoro if we really want to play it. But we don't need to because we have Nami. Oh, yeah, he just quits. GG. That is how you beat Teach. And that was my deck profile for the OP10 Red Green Smoker. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.